Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel here on Global Conquerors, our weekly podcast, Conquest. This is episode 57, being recorded on January 21st, 2025. Your host, SMGFrenzy, joined with...
That's an ADC, as always, back for the weekly podcast. As you notice, we're not recording at their usual time because obviously you can tell the big, bright heavens of light on Mokhtar's end.
Yep.
We're recording this, I think, you said on Tuesday, obviously, 21st. Yeah, so it's on Tuesday. We didn't record on our usual time due to stuff. We've been busy, so.
Yep.
Yeah, but like I said, besides, we're usually here weekly, so we're still gonna get these out. So yeah, not that many crazy stuff. A little bit besides like one big thing about esports, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Yep.
So, but yeah, go ahead, Mark. Start it off.
Let's start off with esports and gaming first with Smite 2. The obvious sequel to Smite is now free on Steam. So Smite players are having a blast, and it's helping rejuvenate their player base because it's a free game now. And it seems that this is going to be the move for AAA games going forward. Your Halos, your Warzones, your Fortnites, your Overwatches, and your MOBAs like League, Dota, and Smite. Just free. Because they figured out instead of getting people to buy the game, if you have people playing the game already for free, they will then buy other things in the game and you can make more money in the long term. So instead of spending $30 to $60 on the game and never spending anything ever again, some people spend $100, $200, $300 over the years buying skins and battle passes and stuff, which is what Fortnite and Overwatch and League and Halo have like monetized really well. So, Smite fans, free to play. So if you're into Smite, get your friends into Smite too.
Not bad. I mean, I don't really know much. I think I don't really watch or know much about Smite, but I just know that I know Smite. Smite. I think it was just called Smite, right? The original one.
Yep.
I know it was really popular, and I didn't even. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know they made a second one. Sorry. I thought it was just like League where they just update the game
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Jesus, my Christ, my voice just got messed up. But yeah, I mean, it looks like games are heading in that direction. Holy shit, dude! I hate myself. I hate, I hate how I sound. Sorry, but I hate. I like that games nowadays are understanding that people will play the game more if it's free. For a good example, uh, Marvel Rivals is free to play.
Yep.
They're constantly updating their game. That's what I mean. That's what people want the most is just the game to be updated and bug free and away from the problems, the bugs that are there daily on games.
Yep.
So you know that's what people really want. But making the game free is also a good idea because, like you said, a bunch of these games, Fortnite, they are Halo and stuff like that, have been prioritizing, the battle pass and stuff like that. So it causes people to buy skins. What?
This is your voice. You need to drink some water or something.
The point is free to play is now the thing, and
Uh-huh.
in the long end, it causes people to want to buy the skins and battle passes more because they'll spend more money towards the game instead of just buying it.
Yeah.
Because nowadays games are $60, 70 on the
70.
newer gen. So
Yeah.
you're already close to that $100 range. At that point, those 60 could go to some, the in-game credits or the skins, you know. So it makes sense. I mean, it's kind of something that should have been from the get go in all games. Obviously during the since COVID, mainly people have been switching over to PC. So the console wars has not really been a thing. So it makes sense why half of these games are not. Majority of the games are free to play,
Mm-hmm.
and where they make their money off is obviously their player base because there's a lot of people playing it because it's free, but the in-game skins. So yeah, I mean it's good that they're going in this direction. Um, I mean, you could really see it as, I mean, if your game fails, you're not really, um, effing over the people because they just spent $60 and the game isn't doing good.
Yeah.
When it's free and your game isn't doing good, well, people are not going to they're not going to be complaining as much because they paid this much for the game. You know how people like to complain when games aren't good?
Hmm.
Oh man, I paid $60 for this game not to work and this and that, you know? So this also helps that in the away from all the like the negative comments you get because of games not being free.
Yeah.
Um, you know, so it's good that obviously big titles are like COD is in that process of doing it too now.
Yeah.
We saw what they did with the Xbox. Obviously, Game Pass is they have their idea, but it's not the point with the Smite. Being free, it does create a more of an open um thing for them. Not an open thing, but like more they could do with in-game cosmetics
Hmm.
because they put more time into that, and then people are gonna be playing it more. So yeah, but if you play Smite and you got friends that didn't want to pay the money, now you can play it. So
Yep.
I'll probably check it out. Why not?
Yeah, it's free. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
From that on, we have HCS. Tashi sent out a tweet earlier last week saying that the HCS roadmap will be coming somewhat soon. We're hoping to hear something about the state of the season for in like probably in the next week or so, late January. But yeah, because I mean, this time last year, I think it was January 14th or 17th that they posted the roadmap for the year. And then the first event started like in late February, March. So this should roughly be the time of year we're hearing, but he said there should be more events, which is good to hear. So, yeah, HCS, that was a short HCS update. We move over to League of Legends. League admitted to screwing up real bad on their Battle Pass update recently and reverted it very fast. Basically, there is a way that you could earn. There's a currency in League called Blue Essence, which you like earn from like playing matches and stuff, and you can use that to buy champions. Riot tweaked it in a way that it would take basically an entire lifetime to get enough blue essence for free to buy every single champion in the game, which is not the case of how it was beforehand. So they slowed down how much you could earn, and people got really pissed. And they're like, you know what? We realized this was bad. So they said, we're going to revert it back to how it was beforehand, essentially. And they're increasing the amount of blue essence you can earn in the Battle Pass now. So it should be mostly fine. So, League,
How
once
long?
again, taking criticism and responding to it relatively fast.
How long? Okay, so how long was this problem lasted for? A day? Less than a day?
It wasn't a day. They announced it about a week before it got addressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So about like it
So
was
that was
live for a week, and then 1 week later, like they literally, the article says the very first thing is that TLDR, we meanly screwed up on this one. Like
that's what
that's
they
just
said.
how it. That's literally how it starts. We meaningly screwed up on this one.
See, they fixed it, so that's what matters. I mean, Riot, you never, um, you can never doubt Riot. They've always done a great job at everything, esports, everything, game, responding or like answering to the community's calls. So knowing that he really just said, "Yeah, we messed up," like they take fault for it,
Yep.
and obviously they fixed it. Obviously they made like, "Yo, we're gonna give you something a little bit back in return for the mess up." That's good. That's the one thing I like about Riot. It doesn't matter what game it is, they'll fix it, um, and then they'll give you something back in return for the mess up.
Hmm.
At least they're acknowledging it that like, okay, we messed up. We got to go back because there's no point. And just because of that, we'll tweak you'll earn a little more now than you did before. So no one's you know if you have someone that you want to a company to rely on to fix stuff and revert back to things quick, it would definitely be Riot. So
Yep.
no one really talks bad about Riot because they've done a great job on every esport they own and their game mainly, and they fixed everything quick. So
Yeah. Exactly.
nothing too bad there. So good on them.
Yeah. That's it on the leak side. We move over to Shopify Rebellion and Moist Esports have merged. Basically, Moist has now been consolidated under Shopify and has now absorbed their teams. So Shopify now has teams not just in League, but also in other sports like Rainbow Six, Counter Strike, Valorant,
Apex.
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 Yeah, and a few others. So they've become a pretty large organization all of a sudden. Also, to celebrate their merger, they dropped like a new jersey and like kit set that was like Shopify jersey, some Moist Esports like tie-ins with the jersey and like some pins and whatever, and they were selling it all for $20. Esports jerseys usually sell for 60 to 70. I saw this and copped one immediately. I don't even support Shopify like that. But if you're gonna buy like an esports jersey for $20, I'm gonna get one.
What? How come I didn't know? Why did you tell me?
Oh, you know, you can go on their website. It might still be up. Yeah,
Oh,
I bought myself a Shopify jersey for $20.
what?
Yeah,
You're tripping.
I'm dead serious.
Shopify Rebellions, right?
Yeah.
Sold out. Everything sold out. Thanks, Mockter. Thanks for letting me know.
There's a
Oh,
chance,
no,
huh?
no, that jersey's still on sale for $20.
For 20, yeah, which is crazy for jerseys in general.
Some of them are 50, which is
Their older ones are 50, but their 2025 jerseys are all 20.
what? This kind of fire.
Yeah, it's good.
Damn, for all the big sizes are sold out.
Oh, they only have like smalls and mediums. Yeah.
Extra small is the only thing available. You think I can fit one?
No.
Even the 5X, bro? I blame you. This is on you. You should
You'll
have told me.
you'll get them next time, man.
I could get the official away jersey.
For how much?
Never mind. $20.
20. Okay.
Oh, they're still available. 20 official jerseys. But I want the goddamn the one with the new one they released is kind of fire.
Yeah, the new ones they tied in like moist on the jersey, which is nice.
Damn, this thing is fire, bro. I hate you, bro. You should have told me. Why didn't you tell me?
You gotta be on Twitter more.
You could have sent me a DM. Like,
Did I not?
Or text me. No.
Oh. Well,
Damn, okay. No.
I'll get you next time.
All right. Anyway.
Hey, you can go buy the EG bundle for 50.
I don't want that. I don't want that shit.
No. Okay.
Okay. Well, good for them. I mean, obviously, Moist is doing this as a what's it called a money grab because obviously they're gonna be making a little bit more money since Shopify is starting to grow.
It depends, because like technically, then moist doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess, but they're still gonna get a percentage of what they make from every merch sale now.
Well, yeah, because like the owner of Moist is no longer the owner of Moist. Now he's the co-owner of Shopify. So,
Which is nothing wrong with that. I
yep.
mean, we seen with Optic and Envy they do their thing and stuff like that. So
We can't talk about that yet.
what?
Optic Envy.
What? Okay. Well, anyways.
But yeah, Shopify expanding pretty quick as well, now slowly becoming one of North America's biggest esports organizations out of nowhere. Honestly,
European?
Are they?
Or am I? No, I'm confusing them with Quadrant.
Yeah, Shopify is
Ignore that.
American.
Yeah, no, ignore that. Yeah, it's American.
Yeah.
OW 2025 partner teams. That's where we're at.
Yeah, so the Overwatch Championship Series has announced their partner teams going into 2025. We have, for the EMEA region, we have Gen G, we have Twisted Minds, and we have Virtuous Pro. For North America, we have Space Station Gaming and Team Liquid. For Asia, we have Crazy Raccoon and T1 with Team Falcons and Zeta Division. So, all big teams jumping into Overwatch.
Falcons?
Yeah.
T1?
T1, Falcons, Liquid,
You know what
VP.
team wasn't there?
What?
San Francisco.
Yeah,
Shock.
Shock is the surprise one.
No.
But then, like, since Shock would have came in for North America, who would you kick, Liquid or Space Station? Because those are also massive orgs. Like, that's a hard decision now, isn't it? And you're obviously gonna take Liquid because they're like home brand. Everyone knows Liquid.
Yeah, but
So
how can you not have the most winningest world champions not in the league?
no, I know that's the problem. But then, who do you take, Space Station or NRG? Shock.
I mean, yes, but either way, they still should have gotten an opportunity to have a team.
No, I know.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
Tough decisions all the way around.
It's all right. When does that season start?
That's a great question. I do not know.
Okay. Also that you didn't add before we get to the other topic. Scump, King Scump, a Call of Duty legend, finally got his a skin,
and
but not for COD.
and where?
In shit, I should have done it. I saw it. It's. I mean, it sucks that he didn't get it in COD, but he got it in a different game. I'll show. Even send it to you. Play off the grid. You ever heard of that game? It's brand new.
No. What is that?
It's like I think it's like an Apex style game. Um, yeah, it's like an Apex style game. Look, are you getting these messages and such?
Where are you sending them at?
Twitter. No, but
Uh,
his skin looks hella clean. Like they did a great job on it. Like I wouldn't. I hate that COD didn't give him a
oh,
skin.
he's got a crown and everything. Dang.
Dude, it's sick. His skin is clean.
I've never heard of this game. Huh.
I don't know, bro, but his skin is insane. Thinking that he got a skin before COD, it
What?
sucks.
Why does he have a skin in this game?
I don't know, but it looks insane,
It
bro. It
does
looks it looks clean.
cool. Yeah. Huh.
It's like an Apex style game, I think, in a way, or battle. I think it's a battle royale. I don't know yet. I have yet to play or watch it. He's playing with the skin, but
I would hope so.
well, I mean, yeah, obviously, but like, dude, I can't believe. I mean, I'm happy for him. Obviously, he's done a lot for the COD community,
Yeah.
and he hasn't gotten a skin. How has COD gotten to Tim the Tap Man and Nick Merckx, people that don't even play goddamn COD anymore?
Uh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but his skin, sick. I mean, he deserves it. I think he deserves it in a different game because he kind of built the game from down up before it's seen. And he's still doing it now, so I'm surprised he doesn't have one. But his skin looks clean. I mean, well deserved. I mean, he deserved something, but I didn't expect it to be
In this new
in a
game.
different game.
Yeah.
I mean, the game looks fun. I'm not even mad. Look, have you seen it?
I only saw the clip that you sent me with his
But
skin.
it looks pretty cool, right? It looks like an Apex style game. It's just in third person.
A little bit, yeah.
I think it's a better. I don't know. He's playing it. I'll watch it in a few. But yeah, but that's something that wasn't brought up. But
Yeah.
I rather.
Yeah, there's that. So I guess Scum has a skin in the game now. But yeah, moving on to the last esports gaming topic. Team Envy, Team Envious, the boys in blue are returning in 2025. Hastro out of nowhere tweeted, "Yo, I have reacquired ownership to Envy, the Dallas Empire, the Dallas Fuel, and all Envy affiliates." And it's like we will get access to social media about a week from when he tweeted it. So
So this
Envy,
week.
yeah, it should be sometime this week. So Envy and Optic, the merger has been split. The boys in blue are back. So I guess we're going back to 2016 in a lot of ways. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Where all these teams are back. You got your classic EG, your classic Optic, your classic Envy, your classic just everybody. So I'm curious what this means, both Overwatch wise with Dallas Fuel and COD wise with Dallas Empire. If we see the Empire slot in next year, or if CDL makes an exception, lets it even come in this year, which would be
No,
interesting. Probably
no,
not,
no,
but
no. I mean, that wouldn't be possible, bro. I mean, the point differential, they would be at a disadvantage by a lot.
yeah.
They already played the month worth of matches, and the major is literally 2 weeks out.
Mhm.
So I mean, if possible, this could lead to an expansion to our league, which could be a good thing.
Yep.
Which could be the start of the expansion in general.
Mhm.
And then we'll probably little by little we could start heading back to the OG style of COD or open bracket, and how Halo does it. I mean, especially with Microsoft doing it, I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft officially just goes back to the old style. I think they make more money off what they do because they bring in more sponsorships. I mean, it's crazy, but not the topic we're talking. Not so envious. I mean, he said in his tweet that he was given an opportunity to have it back, and he took it. Which why not? I mean, it's what he built from the ground up originally. Um, it's good to see envy. It sucked when it left, and obviously, but it worked out in the end. Obviously, he has to restart everything from scratch. But he did mention that the time away, he was able to spend more time with his family. You know, enjoy life a little more with his. So it seems like he got his everything priorities straight before, and then I mean he probably did beforehand, but it's not. Obviously, he got to spend more time with his family because he wasn't worrying about business aspects and teams and this and that. So it kind of made sense since Optic were, a couple months ago they were moving out of the Optic Envy or the Envy headquarters at that time.
Yeah.
So when I heard that they were moving out of it, kind of, started thinking, did Envy like split away from Optic, or I mean, obviously Envy helped Optic get back in control of who fully deserved it, and obviously Hastro did everything he could to help him, and he earned some money in the way. He earned some trophies too under Optic at one point. Then he left and got to spend time with his family, and then he said, "Run it back." I mean, if you have an opportunity to get your team back, why not?
Yeah.
So, I'm good, happy for him. I can't wait to see the Optic versus Envy rivalry again because
El
that's
Clasico.
probably like El Clasico. I mean, that's what we're missing now in Dallas Empire. Since he owns those rights again. Like I said, it could lead to the possibility of bringing back, um, that like CDO and adding another team or another two more teams, especially with them.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Let's see. Oh, so it looks like COD is starting to heal because we have C9, we have G2, we have Optic, we have FaZe. Um, what else? Who else is partnered?
100 Thieves.
100 Thieves. Heretics is there.
Team Falcons.
Falcons. I mean, look, you see it. You see how COD is starting to go back to its, the old people that used to run COD, the big. So having Envy back would be a plus because we'll get them and then another team,
Yeah,
or
hopefully
this
it'd be
leading
two teams added.
to it. So it's all right. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm happy for him, and
Yeah.
can't wait. Obviously, I'm blabbing a lot, but obviously, I just want to get my point across. With their announcement of returning, they also announced their Apex team, so they are in esports already.
Yep.
And I think they picked up. I think the old their old Apex team,
Okay.
the old one, or Optic had. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember. But I mean, either way, they have a team, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get more teams later down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, pretty excited to see what that goes. So happy for him. Can't wait to see the rivalry rebuilt.
Yeah, it's exciting to see. So we'll be looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. And yeah,
Yep.
pretty good. Pretty good things for esports coming. Knowing the Envy's coming back, esports winners took a toll on a lot of people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice to
But
see it
yeah.
come to an end. But I guess, yeah, that's it for esports and gaming. We move over to general news, starting off with Star Wars Skeleton Crew had its finale a week or two ago. I think right now it is the second highest rated Star Wars TV series of all time, sitting right behind Andor. I watched it. It was nobody thought it was going to be good. It was freaking amazing, actually. So it surprised everyone, which is why it's a little unfortunate that the viewership was low. Because obviously, with the response to the Star Wars show before, The Acolyte, disappointing a lot of viewers, a lot of Star Wars fans did not come back to watch the Skeleton Crew. But that was a mistake because this show was pretty damn good. So if you haven't given it a chance, I say watch Skeleton Crew. It is worth it. But that's all I've got to say on that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, what more can you pretty much say about it?
Yep. And then we go over to the MCU, where Daredevil Born Again comes out in March. They released a final trailer about a week ago. It looks also really good. Obviously, we'll be tying into the greater MCU and on the Spider-Man side, because this is Daredevil and Kingpin meeting once again and continuing his story from last year. So I'm excited. It's going to be good.
Yeah, I saw the trailer too. Sorry, I'm just looking at the Georgia radar, and it's supposed to. Sorry, but we've been getting hit with snow, which is kind of rare, and we should be worried because it could be the end of the world. Because it doesn't usually snow twice a year in Georgia. It's a 4 year span.
Yeah.
Knowing it's gonna snow again, most likely, well, highly now, I think. Right?
Well,
I
it's
think
it's
we're
pretty
seeing that.
high, and it's also, this is the part where everyone's like, it's snowing in the south, and it's snowing in a weird section of the south because it's going down really low. Like northern Florida has snow, like the beaches on the Gulf of Mexico have snow. New Orleans hasn't had snow I think since 1972, and they have like 4 inches of snow right now. Like it is a time, and like Georgia got hit by a snowstorm about 2 weeks ago from
Mhm.
recording, and while we're recording this, we're supposed to get hit by another one, which may end up being more than they thought. So
Are you talking about the one right now?
yeah,
Oh shit!
so it's been a time to be here. I like snow, so this is great. But as you know, this is Georgia. We ain't prepared for this.
Bro, I have to look at art, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, it don't matter. Sorry. But yeah, you were saying. Sorry to cut. I'm sorry to.
No, you're good. But yeah,
Yeah. I saw it. It looked pretty good. I'm actually kind of excited for this Marvel movie. Is it a movie or a show? I forgot.
it's a show. Because
Okay,
we
sorry.
have a movie coming out in February. That's Captain America: Brave New World, which also
Which
I'm excited for
it
that
looks
one.
good. That
Yeah.
looks good too. We'll finally get another Hulk that is actually Hulk, but it's not Hulk. It's Red Hulk.
Yep.
Or, that's his name. That's what they call him, right? The Red Hulk.
Yeah,
Or
Red
is
Hulk.
it actual name? Okay. So I'm excited that comes out next month, dude. I'm gonna be honest. For real, this might be the year of like good ass shows
Hmm.
and movies.
I hope so.
It's just it's just the year that it won't be covered with Marvel movies.
Yeah, yeah.
So since we have some time, but like you said, it looks good. I mean, I can't. When is it coming out?
It's like let me check, but it's like relatively soon. Captain America: Brave
No,
New
no,
World.
Captain America. I know that. I'm talking about
Oh,
that Daredevil.
let's
Sorry.
see. Daredevil: Born Again. Daredevil Born Again comes out on. It just says March 2025. March 4th. March 4th.
Okay, so
Yep.
let's see. I'll name some movies coming out. Mortal Kombat 2, obviously Captain America: Brave New World. Jurassic Park Rebirth is gonna be fucking insane. Sorry for my language, but this is supposed to be the first rated R Jurassic movie,
Hmm.
and it's gonna be really, really good. I can know. There's no way they can mess this up. The Conjuring: Last Rite. I think I forgot. I don't know how to say it. Fantastic Four, The First Steps.
Hmm.
Black Phone 2. That's a good movie. Animal Friends. Superman.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
The Smurfs. Now You See Me 3. Wolfman. Nobody 2. Peter Pan. Megan 3.0 or 2.0. Five Nights at Freddy's. Predator Badlands, which is supposed to feature the Terminator. Zootopia 2. Freaky Friday, obviously, Avatar 3, is that still scheduled for this year? Is it?
I don't know actually.
It says it's scheduled for this year. Moana, obviously another, but this is the live action one.
Oh yeah.
Snow White, obviously not Avengers: Secret Wars. That one was delayed until 2027.
Hmm.
How to Train Your Dragons live movie. Minecraft, gonna be trash. Sorry. the SpongeBob movie, Thunderbolts, another Marvel movie, Lilo and Stitch,
Yep.
Daredevil. Obviously, we talked about the Red, Insidious. I mean, look at all the movies I just named off, and this is just movies. Fast X, is that still coming out? Yeah, it's supposed F1, Karate Kid Legends, which is supposed to uh Daniel LaRusso from the original Karate and the Jackie Chan Karate are going to be in the movie together. You heard about that one?
I did not know.
What? You're lying.
Mm-mm.
Okay. You Cobra Kai. That's a good show.
Yep.
Squid Games part 3. Dude, I'm like, dude, this is okay. I know I'm blabbing, but like, all the movies that are coming out this year shows. Um, Invincible. What is it? Season 3?
Is it season 3 or is it like part 2 to season 2?
Oh, it's okay. What else? What's another show that's coming out? It's coming out soon too. What do I forget? Well, that one's coming out next month. Invincible 2 or in part or whatever.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's not even half of what I was talking about. There's still so much. Um,
Yeah, this year is pretty stacked on media, both shows and movie wise, which is exciting. Obviously, there also would have been more. We had some things that ended up getting delayed, like Spider Verse's sequel and whatnot. But even with like some
that
delays,
was supposed to come out last year, dude.
yeah, even with the
Sorry.
delays, we still have or like the Batman part 2. But like even with the delays, we still have a pretty exciting year to look forward to. I would say.
Tron. I know you were
Yeah,
excited about.
Tron. Yeah.
Tron.
Tron 3 finally. Oh,
I mean, dude, it's the year of the movies and shows, bro. I mean, let's see. I mean, what more can I say? I
yeah,
mean, uh,
yeah.
it's just this year's insane for movies and shows. Um,
Yep.
okay. I mean,
Looking forward to it.
yeah. I mean, sorry, I just had to name a good amount of shows. I mean, Steamboat. What the fuck? They're making a comedy movie of Steamboat. I don't know. Anyways, don't worry about that. But yeah. Yeah. So Daredevil's a part of that insane list for this year. Sorry, I'm kind of just put Daredevil to the side, but like, it's the year of movies, bro. I mean,
Yep.
so kind of excited. A lot of good movies this year. Daredevil's gonna be a good show, obviously. Can't wait to watch that. Um, yeah. Um, be on the lookout for that. And yeah. Um, you want me to let us into our next topic, or you got something to say
No, go for
about
it.
this? So with social media nowadays, mainly being TikTok the main source. Obviously, I don't know if we covered it. Did we cover it? The TikTok ban? We didn't.
Probably not. I can talk about it real quick.
Go. Yeah, go for
So and this is not to be political. This is just literally what happened. Back during the end of Trump's first presidency, he signed an executive order and asked Congress to ban TikTok, and they approved on it. I think it was by a pretty thin margin, and it took a while for the courts to be like, "Is this legal or not?" And they finally like approved it within the last few weeks during the end of Biden's presidency, and then the Biden presidency was trying to see if they could stop it, but they could not. So the TikTok ban came into fruition for a day, which is really funny.
Not
And
even.
then it was barely a
Not
day.
even.
Yeah.
I think it was like 15 hours. It happened like around 10:30. They kind of closed it down early. It was supposed to be at midnight, but at 10:30 everyone's like, "Gosh."
Yep.
So sorry,
And
I
then,
just
like
had
you
to
said,
throw
Angel
that.
said about like 15ish hours later, it's back up like nothing ever
Yeah, like
happened.
around 11 a.m. It was probably working for everybody. So,
Yep.
but anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, but in that meantime, people were like, "Oh shoot, TikTok's owned by China, blah blah blah. We need to go somewhere that's like TikTok but better." So what do? You go to the one that's owned directly by China called Red Note and use that apparently. And Red Note is now making an English international version, which is now there's two TikToks that are owned by the same people? Question mark? Available? I don't know what's
Okay,
happening anymore.
so Red Note. was obviously the alternative for TikTok or the next thing. But this one is directly owned by the China, or I don't know what is that right,
Yep.
or was there like a different terminology I would
No,
use there?
it's directly owned.
Okay, so when people were filling out the like the login stuff or the sign up, everything was in Mandarin. So people were making jokes about, well, you don't agree to terms without knowing what you're reading.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so a lot of people merged over, and then people were like, "Well, TikTok's over. We'll just find some." We always know. We always find another alternative or another app to go to. So TikTok, obviously, if it got banned fully, we would have gone somewhere else. They probably would have gone to Red Note. A lot of people were going to Instagram Reels and this and that. But the problem with the reason why people like TikTok more than Instagram and Facebook Reels is because they don't like Mark Zuckerberg.
Mm.
the I'm not trying to be political, but the thing is, since US don't have the database of those people on TikTok, that's why they're trying to ban it. Um, so since Mark Zuckerberg has that for us with Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of other apps, um, it's just US always wants to have everything possible for data. So knowing that they couldn't have that information, they were annoyed, and that's why they wanted to take it down and this and that.
Yeah.
They thought we were being spied on. They were going to sell our info, but the U.S. already does that on their own. Facebook does it, Instagram does it, so it doesn't really matter. So people, to piss off the government, were like, "We'll just give China, aka Red Note, all our info because we rather, we rather give it to them than y'all."
Uh-huh.
So yes, they try to take a stand, and it somewhat worked, but not really, because obviously, Trump, um, you know, used TikTok a lot for his campaign, and he was like, "Well, it kind of helped me out, and I kind of like it," so he was okay and brought it back. Obviously, I think they're still gonna review it to see how they could
Yeah,
keep it up.
there
Obviously,
was a proposal. I think what the president wants is that he wants now the United States to own 50% of TikTok. So, like, kind of the opposite of what Red Note is, where that's like owned majority by the Chinese government. He would want TikTok to be owned at least half by the United States government, which would be an interesting situation. And like Angel said, not to get political, it could be utilized in ways that are both good and bad, depending on what side of the aisle you sit on. So it's an interesting part to watch. It's and of course, like as Angel mentioned, this is only happening to TikTok because it's a foreign app that's popular in the U.S. And they're like, oh, foreign countries are stealing our data when. First off, foreign companies probably have had our data for the longest anyways, and also the United States is well known to like take everyone's information down to like how many pets do you have, what's their age and whatnot. Like they know everything about us. They know about these podcasts. They know about where we go to school, where we live, how many partners you've had, everything you can imagine. You have a phone and an app, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. They got everything already.
they sell it. They'll sell that data so they could. That's how you get spam and random notifications and UPS fake delivery stuff coming to your phone. So,
Or like you search up something on YouTube and then Amazon's like suggesting you the exact same thing that you just searched, and you're like, what?
so
Yeah,
Facebook does it too because Instagram. I was like, man, I need some new batteries for my controller. I'm gonna just order some batteries soon. Batteries,
everywhere.
rechargeable batteries that last. I'm like, what? I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, so obviously, our generation or the new what generation are we? Gen Z? No, are we?
Yeah, because
There's like yes,
because
and now
millennials and Gen Z were Gen Z, and then after us Gen Alpha, and then after them is Gen Beta.
stupid, bro. Anyways, yeah, so Gen Z obviously they're gonna fight, and we will say and voice everything we gotta do. So the people obviously were trying to make a stand for this, and I think it worked a little bit because the US were more worried about people going to Red Note and just giving them their info that they'd never be able to see. Um, but the Red Note, I think the CEO is a cool chill dude. No pun intended, obviously, but
Uh
he's
huh.
he's pretty chill.
He's just a
He
chill
did a
guy.
he released he released a video when people like, yeah, come over. Bro, people are learning goddamn Mandarin off the red. No, Brian. You know Brian.
Yeah.
He's learning Mandarin from some
Are you
dude.
being dead serious?
Yes,
What?
and he's learning Mandarin of Duolingo, obviously. But
Okay.
yeah, some dude is teaching him Mandarin, and they
Okay.
call them TikTok refugees. But since TikTok came back, TikTok has felt really weird because it's just a bunch of it's TikTok is like it feels weird now
Hmm.
because I feel like a lot of people left and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
it's pretty funny. Uh, the last couple months and then the last couple days that it was gone.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, nothing much to talk about. I mean, we'll see what TikTok does. I mean, good and bad, 50%. I mean, it's probably what I mean. It's better than fully selling his company
Yeah. Yeah.
off. So I mean, he won't get rid of all. He won't lose all of it. He'll still be named as the CEO. I would assume, right? You just won't own most of that data, but
We'll have to see what if they even go through with this in the first place. It's all like in the super early stages, and the president's only been president for about a day, so we don't
I
know
mean,
just yet.
he's already done a lot of good and bad. Or wait, cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. He's already done a lot of. He's already done a good amount of law changes and stuff. Or of course,
Anyways,
don't
TikTok is
cancel.
back.
It was a joke. Don't cancel me.
TikTok is back, but people have an option of red note, and people now have a new option actually, which is our last topic. Twitter added a video tab. I really hope to God they don't call this X videos, because that has a lot of connotations behind it. Because that site already exists, and that is for completely things that if you're under the age of 18, do not search that up if you're listening to the podcast. But yeah, Twitter added their own version of like a TikTok type tab that
Where?
snapped. You haven't seen it?
No. What is it called? Or
It's
what is
it's
that?
it's on Twitter. So when you go onto your Twitter or X, right? There's a new there's Grok the AI, and then next to
Oh,
Grok there's a little play button, and it's just freaking TikTok
are you
now.
serious?
Yeah,
Why am I holding my head? Why do I have my headphones like this? Stupid. Oh, what the?
you
Didn't
didn't
that
notice
used to
it?
be like post tabs back
Yeah,
then? What the? No, hell no. They better not call it X videos because if someone tries to go to X videos on Twitter,
yeah.
like on Google, they're gonna find something else.
That's the problem.
Uh, Twitter has been somewhat quiet, so. But yeah,
I said flurries potentially are going to come down around the Atlanta area, so get ready, boys.
get
Get
ready for the weather.
get ready
What?
for snow.
Are you not happy?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm not going anywhere, so it's not a concern.
Okay.
But yeah, but yeah,
All right.
Twitter is now has its own version. Every freaking app now has their own YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Everyone's TikTok now.
Bro, go look at this.
Even
Before you look,
even
go look at
Twitch
this.
is TikTok. Wait, what did you say?
Bro, go look at this on Twitter.
That's crazy. No,
What?
no,
What?
damn.
What? What did I say was wrong?
No, just the context. Damn, can't
Anyway,
relate.
what?
Nothing.
What do you mean you can't relate? It's just no. Do you not see the screen?
I did. It's Halo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me at
but
16, me at 32. But obviously, we're not 16 or 32 during those times. I
no,
think we
but you
were.
know, like the original image without Halo has like it's a guy and his girlfriend.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, bro. We don't. You don't need girlfriends to grind Halo, bro.
That is true.
What the fuck is wrong with Elon Musk? Bro, look what he.
Elon, what?
Look, bro. You see it?
Just popped up.
When the vending machine accidentally gives you two chips, and he
See,
responded.
there's some stuff I could say about Elon, about what he did yesterday, but technically I can because it's not political. Bro threw up the Nazi salute yesterday, and no one was like, "What?"
Did he throw it up by accident?
No, because he did it 3 times. First time, accident. Second time, huh? Third time, all right, bro, we get it already. But yeah,
Hey,
Elon did that yesterday. It's not political. Everyone knows we hate a Nazi. You see a Nazi, go punch a Nazi. Anywho, I actually got one more esports topic for y'all. Ninjas in Pajamas has just announced a multi-year 40 million headquarters deal with Audio in Abu Dhabi in the Middle East. So
okay, not bad.
yeah, one of the biggest orgs in
Oh,
Counter
one
Strike.
more. Yeah, one more thing before you finish that. What else you got?
That's what I'm trying to check. But yeah, that's huge news for NIP because they kind of were a bit quiet in the past few years. They didn't have like any like major tournament wins or expansions and everything. So them potentially getting up to 40 mil and having a new HQ in the Middle East is pretty big news. So yeah. What's your last thing?
Well, two things. Wait, Jason Lake is the original owner of Complexity?
Yeah.
He got it back last year?
Yeah. Because complexity, you know the history of complexity roughly. Like
Under the Cowboys, right?
it was Cowboys, but before that, it was owned by the same group that owned EG, and before that, they were both separate. So
Hmm.
they've gone through a lot of changes ownership wise.
Um, Also, remember how we were talking about the college football playoff? Oh, we brought it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, yesterday the final was played in Atlanta, Georgia, in the Mercedes-Benz, and yeah, your winners, Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah.
They kind of whooped everybody, and they were whooping Notre Dame until Notre Dame said they decided to like stand up in their seat and actually try,
Yeah.
and they only lost by 11 points. They almost came back, but they weren't. I mean, I think Ohio State was going to win the whole thing originally. Not originally, but once what they did to Oregon, I kind of expected them to win the whole thing after what they did to Oregon, bro.
Mm.
Which was bad. So
Yeah, we have that. The college football playoffs is done, and then we have the Super Bowl coming up relatively soon too.
yeah, so
Patrick Mahomes going in for another trophy.
huh,
You think?
no,
No.
I don't know.
Okay, who do you got?
I got the Bills or Eagles
Okay.
to win it. So yeah. Anything else you got?
No, that's really about it.
Well, sounds good to me, man. So
Go ahead and close this out.
all right, man. Well, sorry for this random bit of thing at the end of the podcast, but obviously you got to look up information as much as you can. But thank you guys for watching this week. Holy crap! Thank you for watching this week's podcast. Thanks for Mark Turper always providing the info. That's where we get them. So shout out to him. I didn't really praise him before, but obviously he does. Um, so, but yeah, I got nothing much to say, but make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when we upload. Watch the videos that are on our channel and watch out or be on the lookout for new videos. So other than that, stay warm for other people in the south. Make sure you're safe and everything. And yeah, with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.